right.
Okay.
I would say you definitely have.
I think he wants something.
Finish it. It looks a
I
lot
always
better.
want something.
And if I was going to give you a real,
What's the word?
it would be to basically your first move is what we call, you get it's pretty good at the top, but your first move is, and I do it too when I hit a slice or a fade, it's always to let that left shoulder come out too quick, so the club is now going
Before the club's coming down.
right. So if you get loaded
opening
at the top, I want all your weight to be in your back right heel. So you're set up. If you were to swing to the top and stop, all your weight should be on your basically right in this area. So you're loaded, but your first move down shouldn't be to let your left shoulder.
To go like this.
You have a tendency to slide forward, and then the club's coming over the top, so you're coming in opposed to basically down the line or even right at target. Your club is coming into impact almost at this angle. So that's what happens when you slice one, or someone has a big slice. They're letting that left shoulder come open. All right, yeah. So that one.
Fell back.
Yep, fell back and you popped open a little bit too quick. Let me give you, and this is something that you can do with any, really a tee or a club head cover, and it's just a thought to have. If you're slicing the ball, it's because you're coming through this way for an open face, so basically just putting side spin on it. A mental thought, if I put this down next to your ball, right here, and said, don't hit it, you're probably not going to let the club come out over the left side because you'll nick for it. So try to feel as if you're letting that club actually swing out more to the right opposed to pulling through to the left. Actually went a little bit left with a draw. It came out a little low, but for you that might be just a good drill to let yourself. Anybody who tends to hit a slice is coming through impact basically over the top, which is what I was explaining to Mr. Goloff, is when they swing down through the line, their first move is to let their left shoulder pop out, so the club is coming down this way through impact with an open face. So you're creating all the side spin on it. And if you put a head cover or tee or something down just to the right of your ball, even if I put it a little bit closer, I guarantee
it forces you.
Yeah, and you'll see some people who really have great club control will put something hot, like real hard there, like a piece of wood or something, just so they get themselves swinging out to the right, because someone who wants to limit the side spin is going to create.
So it forces you to bring that club in. That's a good trick.
Back down the line.
Mm-hmm. Good. Works.
And a little bit.
Missed a little.
Yeah, came actually a little bit over the club head cover, but it's just something that I'll do. And even if I were to give you one more too, if I put a ball on the tee and had another golf ball right here and another golf ball out here.
Try to hit all three at the same time.
No, try to hit. If I were gonna try to hit, it's just a visual thing.
Yes,
so
in between all of them.
Yeah, so for this shot here, I'm gonna try to miss this golf ball, miss this golf ball.
Just hit the one in the middle.
And hit the one in the middle. So now I'm basically creating an alleyway to come through square. It's just something for visually, because when you do slice a golf ball, you're coming way too over the top. So I do it myself. It's just a matter of basically practice.
I was taught to kind of keep your right elbow correct in on the downswing.
Right.
What helps that too, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, and so for me, I actually have a tendency to hit the ball too far right to left, the hook. So this drill would not be good for me, but someone with a slice who is basically coming through impact this way with an
Yes.
open face, is just get yourself loaded at the top. Like I said, all your weight wants to be in a power position in your back heel. And I want your first move to be swing your arms down and actually out to the right. So if anybody who's played baseball, if you're up to bat and you want to get someone in from third, you're gonna want to lead with the hands to hit the ball out to right
field, right.
opposed to the people who hit home runs always are basically stepping through, letting their hips fire open and hitting their balls either center field
Or
trying to
left
hit
field.
home runs to left field. So it's just a matter of that.
So
That's actually what
Hit
when I
that.
was-
I want to see you hit that between those two balls.
I want to see him hit all three.
Yeah.
At once, at
So if
once.
I were to,
I saw him once. I was on the golf course with him once. It still stands out in my mind.
that's something that I really focus on. Is getting. There's just a few key points. Is my setup, getting myself, a little bit of knee bend. I'm gonna lower myself forward, like I was talking to you about. So my back's pretty straight. Everything's in a power position. I'm gonna try to really take the club back low and slow, and get myself loaded on my right side. Everything, all I feel whenever I'm swinging it well is basically my weight's loaded on my back heel, and I'm gonna try to swing, down and through the target, opposed to letting myself open up. First swing of the day, but
Sure. Excuses.
yeah.
350 yards.
So I try to get good setup.
Keep it under 320 though.
Whoa.
Little
First
We had
swing
the
of the
distance.
day.
Yeah.
Yes.
First swing of the day.
Missile.
Should happen to me.
Took me 3 shots to get to that ball.
Yeah, so
I can
would
do
say
that with. I can do that with 2, maybe 3 woods. I can get to the same point.
that's just that'd be the drill.
I think he just hit someone on the tee over there.
Yeah.
Of course, I hit it left. That's a good drill, I'd say, for you, Mr. Goloff, is to maybe put a visual aid, even if it's a tee or something. Get yourself. You never can really use enough tees or golf balls. Golf balls are obviously probably a little bit more dangerous because you don't want to hit 2 balls at once. So I'd say
The tees.
head covers or tees can be
tees.
good. Even if you're
I was playing
Whether you-
I was playing at a tournament last year. I'm not going to mention who the member was. He put down a club on the tee box, to help with alignment.
yeah.
Didn't say anything to him. Second hole, I said, you're not allowed to do that. You can't
Yeah.
put anything on the
Right,
tee box.
you can't have-
It's a penalty.
So he quit.
He
He
got a
walked-
little
he
bit.
walked off.
He got a little bit upset. He
That's-
wasn't too friendly the rest of the round.
No. Have you seen him since?
You want to definitely use
Against last year. This
yeah,
year.
definitely use visual aids on the driving range
Yeah.
because it's your time to practice, and it can certainly help when you're out there. So either a head cover, to the right of your golf ball or something, just to get yourself not swinging so far out over the top. I'll even, when I'm practicing on my own, if I practice today, a lot of times I'll put 2 tees down, sort of one to the right of my golf ball, and you can do this with putting, you can do this with swinging. One right there, and I'm just really going to focus on.
Oh, that's great.
That's very tight.
That's
Can you
terrific.
get that club head through there?
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, but
Go ahead.
um,
Let's see.
I dare you.
well, that's just something a good drill to
Don't
do.
hit the guys
Mostly-
on the left on practice.
Mostly, I'll do this with irons, but you could do it with a
I want to
driver,
know what
too.
you're aiming at.
I'm gonna aim basically those fairway, the green flag and the checkered flag over there.
The green flag. Okay.
Whoa.
Now with
Oh.
one left, and yeah, on the other tee, but.
But
I,
didn't-
I
how
did,
you could
and
even
I
see
actually
the ball go
swang,
that
and you can
far.
see that's a perfect example. This tee moved. I swang that club too far out to the right, which is going to cause a hook. So I came through impact basically a little bit too far instead of opposed to
That-
trying to come down straight through the line.
That one was closer. It wasn't you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just
I
a
didn't
good.
know. I was going to get us
She's
move it.
making excuses.
Yeah. So I would say that's the couple drills to everybody to work on.
Terrific. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Jeff.
Yeah,
Now, when is the next session?
Wednesday.
we could do. Yeah, we'll do.
Where are we Wednesday? We back?
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
Any
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Miriam.
certainly
Thank you very much.
any tips or drills or anything you want.
I'm supposed to have a golf game on Wednesday. Now, maybe I can talk this lady into coming here first, and then we'll play. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Roberta Rosenthal, if she'd like to.
Come.
All right, we're going to,
Thank you
We're
for
going to
coming.
Boca.
thank you.
Thanks for
again
the instruction.
having us.
Yeah.
It was helpful.
It was terrific.
And we.
Bye, have a nice day.
And he's
What will
gonna
I